Now, first artist boasts experience that includes playing the Lion King's Simba in the stage production that graced stages in the UK and Ireland, to mention a few. Today, he is well on his way to establishing a solo music career that is set to see him perform alongside some of the country's A-list dance music leaders. He joins us now to tell us more about his work as a musician. Nick, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning and thank you.
How was that feeling of performing live here on Morning Live, though?
What a great feeling.
Yeah.
It's something that you love. It's just always... It's a blessing.
How did the Simba role come about? Let's rewind. We're working backwards now.
I've auditioned 3 years consecutively for that, and they called me the third time to do my callback that was in.
All right.
America.
So hold on. I want you to hold on a little bit. We're going to sort out the gremlins there in your mic. Like as I said, the Lion King's Simba in the stage production. Well, let's play a little bit from the performance that he gave to us earlier. And the album is called Grace.
Revolving, you ask why, I know you'll make it through another day. See the sun is shining, see the sun is shining. You ask why, I know we'll make it through another day. You say what? Yeah. We're living by the grace.
All right, that's one of the performances from Nick Soul, who's a music guest this morning, and he's going to perform 2 more tracks for us. Before we cut you off, we're talking about how you ended up playing Simba.
Yeah, auditioned 3 years for that. Third time they called me, then I went to Florida, Disneyland for
Why did you keep going back though?
Because I wanted it so bad. It was a dream to play Simba. I think in musical theater, because I trained at the TUT for a diploma there. It was just I just wanted to play the Phantom in Simba. You know, and after the Phantom, I was like, I need that. You know, and thank God for the grace.
And what did that do for you, for the love for the music that you have, and how did that refine you as an artist?
That just completed me. Being in international stages, you know, stages that sharing stages, Susan Boyle, you know, like great artists. So from that point on, I was like, you know what, I think I'm fine. Let me just be myself, you know, because you work for amazing brands, but you got to create your own brand at the end of the day. Yes.
All right, let's talk about the album Grace. Well, what's the significance of that title?
Wow. I think where I grew up from, Emakaya, you know, like in Gomo, you know, I had a tough upbringing, but I mean, I'm here because of the grace. I mean, I didn't know I could make it to the UK, to America, and I was like, wow, God, it's actually the grace. And I see people every day, you know, waking up and making it by the grace, and I'm like, wow, let me just inspire people, because everything we do every day is just by the grace.
So then the entire album is an inspirational album?
Yes, a bit of more inspirational and a bit of, you know, just to shake it off.
What else is on the album? What do you sing about?
I sing about a lot of things. It's like grace. I sing about young people making it. Wake up, you know, black people. You know, I think we come from that place. Now it's time to break away from that. And it's great to see people, you know, now inspiring me, young people like DJ Boo and all those great artists. And I'm like, yes, you know, if we can continue to send the message out, you know, let's do it.
Who did you work with on the album?
I worked with a producer from Zim. His name is Ronnie J. Driz, incredible producer. And engineer I worked with Mpo, who has done stuff for Kamakwini, for Liquid Deep and stuff. So great hands.
What were the highlights of putting this album together?
I don't know. I like sitting down and you know, and thinking and collecting. I think for me that's why the message is so important. So sitting down and writing the song for me, it just like came, you know, like a message from God. So yeah, that for me will stay special. Hence, it's called Grace.
How difficult or how easy was it to choose the genre that you wanted to go into?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's taken me years. I started in gospel, then I went to musical theater, then I did a bit of opera because I played the Phantom as well. So it was like it was confusion. But going to the UK and exploring with electro and pop and coming back, I was like, no, why not mix a bit of Afro and Euro sounds? So my sound is in the mix of that. Describe
the local scene from where you are standing at the moment. The local music scene.
It's, to be honest, this year it's blowing up. You know, so for me to release the grace, I was like, you know what, I had to work hard for that, because you know, as years goes and people work harder, and you know, like, so I'm inspired by a lot of people in the industry, so I had to, you know, step up a little bit. You know, and I'm proud of Grace. I'm proud of Grace, to be honest.
What makes it different though from all the other albums on the market at the moment?
Because as much as the sound is commercial, but there's a message. I think sometimes we get trapped into it gotta be commercial, you know, it has to make it to the #1 hit. But what message are we sending out there to people? Because people listen to it and they listen to the lyrics and the music. What are you saying? You know, how do you want people to remember you as Nick Soul, as you? You know, I think that's the reason why.
So what are you working on now as an actor? Or has that taken a backseat? The music is being you're focusing on the music now?
I'm on Skimsa.
Yeah.
Playing a role called Sakile, and there's a show in the channel I won't mention, but it's called Top Actor SA.
Right.
So it's a reality show about actors, you know, fighting to get the #1 spot. Yeah.
All right. So where do people access your music?
Go to Amazon.
Yeah.
Go to iTunes and type Nick Soul Grace. It's just gonna come up, boom, like that.
All right. And last question, what makes it worth waking up for every morning?
The track.
Yeah. This thing that you are in, this space that you're in. Why is it worth waking up for? I mean, you could easily stay in bed all day and say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. But something clearly gets you up in the morning. What is that?
I love that question.
Yeah.
It's very unexplainable. I think I always tell people, if you sleep and you think about it, and you wake up and you think about it, that there's a message within you. I can't explain it. It's like a communication.
Yeah.
It bothers me all the time. That just go and do it. You know, make a difference. I think for me, it's that voice that I always feel that I can't explain, and I always call it the voice of God.
Yeah.
You know, use these talents and expand.
All right, Nick, thank you so much for talking to us. Nick Soul is our first performer this morning. Stay tuned to Morning Live for more.